I'm so grateful that you're joining us today. We are going to hop right in and start our 15-minute yoga practice. This practice is beneficial at all times during the day at any point. This is going to be very basic and very rejuvenating for our body to really take time and be here in this moment. So please join me in a comfortable seat on your yoga mat, or if you don't have a yoga mat, you can use a towel or even a rug, whatever works. Come to a seated position, spine is tall, crown is on, we are royalty right now, and just breathe into that space. Breathe into the reality that you are a child of the infinite. There is nothing that we don't deserve. There is no limitations for us. Our Father is the King. Continue breathing. Take 2 more full breaths. Try to see if your belly is inflating or your chest is inflating. Become aware of where the breath is expanding inside of you. Last breath. And we're going to begin with some head rotations. Slowly, gently moving. Maybe this is clockwise. No, we're going counterclockwise. Whichever feels good for you. Slowly coming, having your ears almost touch your shoulders, your chin touch your chest, back of your head, and reverse your circles, continue the other way. Throughout this practice, try to remain with your eyes closed. If your eyes are open, maintain a neutral gaze. We're not trying to focus on anything except for our body. Slowly coming back into neutral, beautiful. Hands come up, inhale, look up to the sky. Hands together and exhale, coming down. One more, inhale, hands come up. And exhale, come down, beautiful. Inhale, we're gonna bring our hands just a few inches past us with our flat back remaining straight. Okay, inhale here, and then take one more step with your hands, with your back still flat. If this is the position that you're in, beautiful, stay here. Another breath, see if you can take one more step. Whenever you meet, continue breathing until you meet your tight point, your edge we call it. Take one more full cycle of breath here and release. Round out your spine and release. At this point, it's really important for your head to be supported. So if you can take 2 hands and stack them, your head can rest here. If you're farther up, your elbows can rest on the floor and your head can rest in your hands. If you do have any kind of props around you, even a large pillow or a couple of big books, try to stack them in front of you so you can relax in this position. Take 2 more breaths here. And slowly, gently, with power, come up. We're going to now switch our feet. So see which one was closer to you, then bring the opposite. For me it was my right, now I'm going to bring my left leg closer. And again, we're going to do that short sequence again. Okay, so inhale, hands come up. And exhale down through center, really gathering your energy. One more time, send out a tefillah, send out a prayer to your Father up in heaven and bring down an answer. Whether you understand the answer or not, it's irrelevant. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then with your next exhale, walk your hands out just an inch and pause. One more inhale and exhale, one more inch. Again, finding your edge wherever is good for you. Stay there. If you need to take another step, continue breathing. Hold your edge for one full breath with your back still straight. And then release, round out your back, stack your hands or some books. Rest your head on the earth. Surrendering to gravity here. Allow God to hold you. Two more breaths. Beautiful. Really try to, last breath, breathe into your upper back. Inhale. And release out your mouth. Beautiful. Slowly walk your hands back. All the way back behind you, coming into a supported position. Uncross your legs. Bring them wider than hip width distance apart. And we're going to do this thing I like to call a windshield wiper. So let's drop the left knee in the middle, right knee comes out to the side, one breath. And then other way, right knee comes in, left knee comes out. Beautiful. Two more on each side. Inhale, switch, exhale, hold. Inhale, switch, exhale, hold. One more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Shake out your legs if they need to. Shake out your hands. We're going to move to a tabletop position. So our hands come right below our shoulders. We are aligned. Wrists are under shoulders, hands are shoulder width apart, knees are under hips, knees are also hip width distance apart. Hold strong, push away from the floor. You don't want to be slouching, you want your shoulders to be strong, okay? So actively push into all 10 of your fingers, and then inhale, drop your belly, look up to the sky. And exhale, round out your spine, look back to your belly button. One more time, inhale, drop your belly, look up. And exhale, round out. Do two more at your own pace, inhaling when you look up. And exhaling when you look down. Last one. And exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to tuck our toes over here. Going to bring our knees up off of the floor, okay? That's what we're going to be doing next. So prepare your hands. Come to a resting position if you went up. Prepare your hands, press into all 10 fingers, tuck your toes, inhale, and by your exhale, lift up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. Take another big inhale. We're going to do it 2 more times. And exhale, come up off of the ground. 3, 2, 1, and release. Last time, inhale. Prepare and exhale. Knees come up. 3, 4. This time, don't put your knees down. Push yourself all the way back so your hips come all the way as far back as they can. Really push the palms of your hands into the earth and then slowly extend your legs so that your knees straighten out. Once you are now in your downward dog position, we're going to walk out our dog a little bit. Okay, that means placing one heel on the floor and then the other one. Doing this walking in motion. Beautiful. Here in this position, it's most important for our spines to be straight. So if you do need to bend your knees, please, please do by all means. Beautiful. Hold here for another 3 breaths. See if you can try to get your heels down just a little bit more, closer to the earth. And by your next exhale, slowly shift forward into plank position. We're going to hold here for 3, 2, 1, and then drop your knees, drop your chest, drop your belly, and come up for a very baby cobra. For this position, we're not putting any weight on our hands, so you should be able to lift up your hands at any point. Just lifting your chest a little bit. It's building back muscle. Release, come back down. Push yourself back up into a 4-legged position. We're going to do that one more time, okay? So let's start out with 3 cat-cows, dropping our belly, inhaling, looking up, and exhale, round out our spine, look back at your belly button. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Beautiful. Now tuck your toes over here. Bring your attention to all 10 of your fingers. Inhale deeply. Prepare yourself and then exhale. Lift up your knees for 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome. 2 more times. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, bring your knees up. Release. 2, 3, and down. Beautiful. Last one. Big inhale. And exhale. Push away from the floor. Bring your knees up. This time we're not going to go down. We're going to push our hips all the way to the back of the room with our knees still very bent. And then slowly begin to straighten out your knees. Come into downward dog. Start walking out your feet, dropping each heel one at a time. Beautiful. You guys are doing awesome. 2 full breaths here. See if you can drop your heels. Awesome. We're going to take tiny steps with our feet, bringing them just a little bit closer to our hands, slowly walking our feet to our hands. Baby steps, baby steps. Beautiful. Slowly come to your hands. Bend your knees generously so you can be able to touch the floor and release. Let your head sway from side to side. Your hands can either be on the floor or you can grasp opposite elbows. Beautiful. And straighten your knees. Look up halfway. And one more time. Bend your knees and release. Sway side to side. While we're swaying side to side, we're just going to open up our feet a little bit wider to the edges of our mat. And we're going to bring our hips all the way to the ground, coming into a Malasana squat. Beautiful. Bringing your right hand out to the side. Left hand comes up, inhale. And exhale, drop your left hand down past your mat, right hand raises, inhale. And again, exhale, one more time on each side, right hand comes down, left hand comes up, inhale. And exhale, swap them out. Beautiful. We're going to come to a seated position, rolling ourselves down all the way onto our back. Bring your knees in close to your chest and rock back and forth. You can send your body the message that we're going to cool off now and slow down. Beautiful. Any last movements right here, right now, before we go into our final resting position? Maybe you want to do a little happy baby, bending your knees deeply, clasping the outer edges of your foot. Beautiful. Now slowly bring your legs out as far as you can to the edges of your mat. Really stretch yourself out. Bring your hands up over. Give one big stretch. And release. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Try to become conscious of the difference that you feel now compared to the beginning when we started our practice. Slowing your breath, coming into your body. Bring back this consciousness that we are the children of God, that we can ask for anything. Make one silent request here in this space, something specific for today. Begin deepening your breath. Start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, rolling out your wrists, pointing and flexing your feet. And then gently move over, roll over onto one side of your body into a fetal position. Resting your head on your arm. Take 2 breaths here. We're going to transition very slowly, being patient with our body, patient with the process. And slowly push yourself up off of the floor, coming into a seated position, whatever feels comfortable. Bring both your hands over your heart, bend your head a little bit in surrender, and bring to mind one thing that you're grateful for today. Again, something relevant, something small, something you maybe wouldn't have said thank you for. Beautiful. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Do any last movements that you need. Thank you guys so much for joining me in my short practice today. And God willing, we will see you again. Wishing you guys all with a beautiful, beautiful, happy, healthy day. Take care. Baby.
Can I pause it?
You threw me off so hard.